So photographers, they take pride in capturing moments in time through the lens of their cameras, and Philip Lange is no different in that passion.
Yeah, we saw his work overseas just a few minutes ago, but his seascapes, S-E-E-scapes, are nothing to overlook either. Hannah's live with him now. Hey there, Hannah.
Hey guys, yeah, Philip photographs landscapes, but he doesn't consider himself a landscape photographer. He calls them more seascapes. Why do you refer to it as that?
Well, I think of them as what I'm seeing at the time. I try to, wherever I am, I try to photograph and really concentrate and see what I'm looking at. And so I don't take landscapes. I use landscapes to make images.
Yeah, what is this and where is it?
This is actually in Búzios, Brazil. And I was there as a sailing competition with the World's Lightnings organization, racing sailboats, and we took the afternoon off. And it's always where you are that's important when you're a photographer. It's what you see at the time. You don't know what you're going to come up to. When you're photographing, I mean, I didn't plan to have this boat there, but there it was.
It's beautiful, the colors. One of my favorite photos that you've taken is this panoramic shot. Explain this. I think it's gorgeous.
Well, this is Lake Natron in the northern part of Tanzania, near Kilimanjaro. And this is actually made up of 4 images put together, that I put together. And some people say, well, why did you keep the edges not lined up?
They are separate. Yeah, I noticed that.
Well, I did that on purpose. I wanted people to look at that and see it as if it is 4 images. I didn't want to be a continuous one long piece. This is a salt lake, and you can see over here on the left that there's actually flamingos there, and where they live. And it was a very dry season, and normally this is a much wetter, larger lake, but this time it was kind of dried up.
I gotta come over here because something else that's very unique about what you do, you said you started as a black and white photographer. You only captured photos in black and white, but you would color them in to make them colored, to make it sort of a unique,
one-of-a-kind.
A one-of-a-kind photo that you do.
Yes.
And this one of your father, right
Right
here by the trees, explain this and kind of the inspiration behind it.
Well, my father and I used to go out to the desert to pick up wood to have our own, you know, we were ahead of our time with mesquite wood. So we would go out to the desert to pick up mesquite wood. And this is a black and white photograph that has been hand-colored with colored pencils and Prismacolors.
Wow.
And it was an 8x10. It was one of those old kind of cameras that you had a cloth that you would put over your head and you look through the ground glass.
Yeah.
And so it's a large format camera. And then it was printed, and then I printed it in my own darkroom, and then I colored it. And if you look at this is all applied color with colored pencils and stuff. And so it makes it a one-of-a-kind and very special.
And, you know, photography, you take pictures of such detail, but you also take pictures of simple things like laundry, you said, is one of your favorite things to photograph. Why?
Sometimes you just don't know why. But, I do remember when I was a kid that my mother used to put laundry out every day because we were a mess, I guess. But wherever I go around the world, it's something that I really look for. When I see it, I take photographs of laundry wherever I go. And where I go is places where people put their laundry out.
Yeah, and you say it's all about keeping your eyes open all the time.
You never know what you're going to come into. I mean, at this image here with the cotton candy and the Sevilla festival, it was just, you have to be always on. You have to always be looking and seeing. That's why I call it seascapes. It's the idea of seeing wherever you are. You can photograph in your backyard if you have your eyes open.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Did you hear that? That was good.
Oh, thanks.
You can photograph in your backyard.
Yeah, except the only thing in my backyard right now is a mound of snow.
Jennifer said the only thing in her backyard is snow right now. So.
Well, that sucks. So did they get that on camera or they missed that?
No, they got it.
Oh, okay.
And it's so true. It's so true.
Well, we do live in Rochester, and the best part sometimes is it has an airport.
That's right. That's right. Line of the morning.
Oh, Philip, thank you. Yes, line of the morning.
I think he just summed up Rochester's opinion right now.
I love it. All right, coming up, Beep Baseball, what it is and how it's helping people in our area, an event that's coming up that you can go to that helps support the sport in our area. Got it?
Got it.
Support the sport?
Got it.
Yeah.